Well, hey there. Mm, what has changed, or what is new, as it were, since I last posted anything? It's not that I haven't tried posting, but it's just, trying to get the wording correctly and to do a really good video. I don't think this is going to be, a blog about my life as a otaku or a mangaka. Somewhat is. Because I've done this thing over and over again. Well, alright. Let's just put it this way. What I've been doing was my comic books. And right now I'm a little stuck on a few of them. So anytime that I get stuck on like how I want the page laid out, I work on another project instead. So, because if you keep on focusing on one project and you're just stuck, and you can't get past that stuck, you need to do something. You have to get away from it and do something else. So, to be constructive, I decided to do was another book, another story. One story in particular that I've written years and years ago, it's actually a compilation of a lot of short stories that I've written, and I've expanded them. It's a long time ago. But trying to do this novelization as a comic book, it's a little difficult. It really is. I'm working on just doing enough pages to do as a short piece that I want to do is grab a few samples of my comic books, stories, and gather them together and have it as a sample book, which I don't know if I would sell through the system, but through Comics Press. I might have it set up to sell through that, but I need to have enough money to do is just make orders to simply do is I want to do is have a lot of my stories in book form, big novel forms or comic book, just basic comic book form, and just print them out myself and then sell them on my own. Go to a convention, most likely go to an Anime Expo, for next year, 2011, and just sell it. But at this moment, I can't afford to do that, to even get to California back home, let alone to pay for the tickets for being a vendor. I don't know if I would be a vendor. Well, if I can get all the stuff that I can and have enough money to publish at least, a few copies of each volume or comic books, a few issues or whatever. I don't know if I would be considered a vendor, because I probably wouldn't have enough to be a vendor, but I have a lot of material that I can just use as to have it printed off to be posters. But I know the vending area would be the most effective way of selling stuff. But I consider myself part of the artist's corner, go with that section, although not too many people actually go through there. And the LA Convention Center, when you go through there, yeah,